If you're trying to visit Trou de David or David's Hole in St. Martin, but you're completely confused about the directions you're finding online, this video is for you. After hearing about this natural arch and tide pool formation on the French side of St. Martin that translates out to David's Hole, David and I decided it was a must visit for our St. Martin trip. But after scouring blog posts, Facebook threads, and TripAdvisor discussions, we were still completely lost on how to actually get there. Luckily for you, we figured it out. So we're gonna walk you through exactly how to get to David's Hole, so you can see this incredible natural formation for yourself. First, open Google Maps and type in David's Hole. Now, we don't recommend Apple Maps or Waze for getting around St. Martin, so stick to Google Maps for this one. If you switch to the satellite view, you'll notice the pin just drops you off in the middle of a dirt road. And that's where things got confusing. But if you look slightly north, just past a nearby hotel or villa, that formation right there is the hole. And we found a hidden route on foot to get there, essentially from here to here. When you arrive to the pin location, keep driving and bear right. The road's gonna dead end in a small dirt circular parking area. This is where you wanna park your car. And a quick disclaimer before we go any further. Please be very careful on this route. I'm not quite sure if it's an officially sanctioned path, and if you misstep, it can definitely be dangerous. So proceed with caution and go only at your own risk. All right, from the parking area, look for the hidden concrete wall to your left. You're going to very carefully shimmy along this wall, turn the corner, and then step down into the beach/water. And what this looks like can definitely depend on the tides. So be extra careful here and make sure you scope it out before you actually get down there. And heads up, you're probably going to get your shoes a little wet. From there, it's about a 2-minute walk up to the hole. Across rocks, uneven terrain, and seawater, you'll definitely need sturdy, grippy shoes like a good pair of sneakers or water shoes for this. Now let's show you the full walk so you can know what you're getting yourself into. This really doesn't seem right, but yeah, I'm being really careful. I don't know if this is left. Oh, we're at the bottom of the hole. Yay! I found David's Hole. It's beautiful. God, that's a big gaping hole. Now, when you get up to the hole, there's a small viewing area with enough room for a couple people to stand. And they've even put a little cement platform you can stand on for your photo. I very carefully sat down at the edge of this and think my photos and videos turned out really cool, but it was honestly a little nerve-wracking.
David's Hole!
If you slipped or fell, you would be seriously injured or worse. So do this very carefully at your own risk. And I would definitely not recommend bringing any kids here. Now, as for how much time you need to see the hole, this is honestly a quick stop. Once you're at the parking area, it's only a couple minutes to walk to the hole. So we'd say budgeting 30 minutes once you arrive to walk there, get your photos and videos, and walk back to the car should be more than enough. This was indeed the correct way to David's hole.
Work to get David's hole.
Ah! You have to work to get to David's hole. Yeah. Ta-da! We did it! Just keep in mind that David's Hole is located on the French side of the island in a somewhat remote part of the island. And traffic on the island is really rough. So give yourself plenty of time to drive to David's Hole and then onwards to your next destination. That's going to be the most time-consuming part of this stop. And while you're at David's Hole, if you want to do a little more exploring, we did see some people heading to the right from the car park area. And they went along a beach toward an area with what looks to be a collapsed bridge out to an island. We didn't have time to check it out ourselves, and I'm not really sure how far you can walk, but we did throw the drone up and it looked pretty cool from above. So if you have the time, heading down that beach might give you some more photo ops. Now, this was how we found our way to David's Hole, but keep in mind there's probably more than one way to get there. In fact, our route didn't really match the directions we were finding online at all. So it's possible there's an even more easy and straightforward route that doesn't involve off-roading on foot, if you will. So if you've been to David's Hole, we would love to hear from you in the comments what your route was like and how you got there. So please leave a comment and share your knowledge with everyone else watching this video, so you too can explore David's Hole. And if you're interested in more St. Martin travel, we'll link our St. Martin playlist below. We've got travel guides, Airbnb tours, drone videos, and lots more on St. Martin. And finally, if you found this video helpful, we'd really appreciate it if you gave it a like and subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you around St. Martin.